stand up and stretch and get you something to eat. If for some reason you can't hear me or make a mistake or anything, please, miss, we can't hear you or anything. So in my class, I give points. So welcome again and good morning to everyone that joined us. Okay, good morning. I see you, Miss LeMaster. Thank you for joining us. Okay, good morning. It is 10 a.m. on a Saturday. So what are we doing here? So this is the Blended Learning Conference. And for some of you, like Ms. LeMaster, who's new, she might not know what a blended learning is. So you'll kind of learn about it. So my name is Karen Nelson. I teach at Isleta Middle School. I've been teaching for about 18 years, but been in education about 21 years. So, and I teach 6th grade advanced math and regular 6th grade math. I've taught also 7th and 8th grade math. So I have to share, so this is kind of our agenda. I'm going to tell you a true story. You're going to experience Classkick as a student, okay? And then I'm going to kind of go over the benefits of Classkick, and you're going to have time to create your own lesson. And that's why I think is important. We don't have time. We go to these conferences, meetings, and trainings, and they're great, then we don't have time. And then I'll share a few examples of student success. Okay, so if some of you might have heard Classkick, or maybe not, let me just, how Classkick changed my life as a teacher. Guys, when I say change my life, it really did change my life. And why do I need to share this? Because of my story, what I was going through. So you also, I'm going to be asking you, what is your why? So let's go ahead and get started on this. Okay, so I kind of put this together. So this is like a storyline. So let me just tell you, it's a true story. My students were, I don't get it, okay? And that's if they spoke or typed it in the chat bar. And it's like, well, show me your screen. What don't you get? And then it took, 5 or 6 minutes to even teach them how to share their screen. And then you couldn't see it. And then it was hard for them to verbalize. So this went on, and we've got another program. It's called Class Relay. So that helped a lot, where I could see the students' work and their slide. They didn't have to project it. I could see it. And then still they're not getting it. And I'm like, well, why aren't they getting it? Their work is not, getting done, or they're not participating. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Can't sleep. I'm the type, like, a problem solver. I need to solve the problem. Even if I make mistakes, let me try something new. So I couldn't sleep. So I called a friend of mine. I'm like, yo, I'm in big trouble. So usually I call my friends and they just let me bounce ideas out. So she told me, sorry, not available. I'm going to the race car. She has a NASA thing. Not this weekend. I'll call you when I get back. And I'm like, okay, so just deal with it, Karen. That's what I said. Just deal with it. You're really good at that. So let's go ahead and deal with it. And then the oh, no, you didn't comes in with, my principal comes in my class, and I call it not my worst class, but my most challenging class, where it's like crickets. It's like, hello, anybody there? No one's speaking. You hardly have anyone turn on the camera. And I even called him. I'm like, why did you come in? He's like, no, you're fine. And I'm like, okay, get it together, Karen. You got to get it together, because it's just not working. And this isn't all the classes. It was just some. So I was like, okay, let me put my brain to work and let me think about this. So this 10 points for self-awareness, it's funny because we just did a mental health check on Friday, a training on it, but this was the week before Thanksgiving that all of this happened. And it's like, I give my students points for every time they challenge me. And I'm like, I gotta give myself 10 points, self-awareness, take time. So I like to bake. That's why you'll see the baking there. And I like to read. So I was like, okay, I'm calm, I'm relaxed. Now what? So I'm going to share this little video with you about the why, and then we'll continue on to this. And let me know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully it'll go. Some of you might have heard it before.
How do I know? A lot of people, when they think of the phrase, how do I know, they always want to put the what behind it. How do I know what I'm supposed to do? The question that you really should ask is, how do I know why I'm here? Because when you know your why, your what becomes more clear and more impactful. If you know, like for instance, people know that I do comedy, but that's what I do. My why is to inspire people to walk in purpose. So I can do comedy, I can write books, I can be in a movie, because all of it is motivated by my why. In fact, I have a new web series out called Michael Jr. Break Time. We probably just did the 6th episode. It's on YouTube. So every single Wednesday at 3 o'clock, we drop a new episode on YouTube of Michael Jr. Break Time. What it is it's me. I travel around the country and I do stand-up comedy, in case you didn't know. And in the middle of my comedy set sometime, I'll stop and just talk to my audience. And we've been filming this, and it's, you know, it's pretty cool. So we're in Winston-Salem. I'm gonna show you a clip from Winston-Salem. And I'm just talking to this guy in the audience, and he tells me that he's a musical instructor at a school. So I was like, all right, you're a musical instructor. You know, can you sing? Let me hear you sing a song. So this is what happened at the last episode of Michael Jr.'s Break Time. Check it. So you're a musical director.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Wow. That bro could sing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, what you give me the version is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick. If you know which version I'm talking about, just see if that exists. Let me see what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. But now I'm found, was blind, but now I see.
Okay. Here's what I want you to catch. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what becomes more impactful because you're walking towards or in your purpose.
Okay, so just want to let you guys know that was, I seen it a few years ago and I knew my why. I just forgot my why because I knew what I needed to do. So I took everything, and I'm wrapped in everything because it's got all these things, and I started tinkering around with it. And I can't stop, I won't stop. So my friend had told me about Classkick. So it was when she got back and I started doing research from home, and Classkick, mission accomplished. So that's why I wanted to share it with you, because some of you might be feeling the way I did. So before I move on, I mean, it's all of these little things. It's like, well, what do I do? You know, you're overwhelmed. You try this, you try that. So I want you guys to know that I'm sharing this because I know there's got to be some other teachers out there that feel this way. Can I get a thumbs up, or anyone feel this way too, right? You know, it's like, well, now what? So why am I sharing this? Because it's overwhelming, and we know our why we became teachers. It's like, it's for the kids. And if we're adults and we can do this, we got to be able to help our kids. And that's my why. I've always never stopped. I got to find a way. If I fail, it's okay. I'm not worried about failing. I'm worried about not trying. And so I got to try something new. So this is why I'm doing the presentation. And so these are a few things. Now, some of the workshops are going to be whole group, but no, mine is going to be go at your own pace, because this is blended learning. And part of blended learning is you might be able to go a lot faster and someone else might need a little more help. And that's why I love this program. Down at the bottom of my screen, you also see it says ask about groups. Okay, let me see. There's a note from Yesenia. It also goes back to getting to know our kids, especially now we are all experiencing different things and our kiddos are really being impacted. I totally agree, Yesenia. We don't know. We know how we're feeling. What are the kids feeling like? You know, they don't want to share it because all the other kids hear it. So I really like this program because I felt like a teacher again. Kids were raising their hands. I'm like, raise your hand and I can go help you. Wow, I feel useful. And that's why I love this program. And I had to share it, and I got the free version. So I said teachers don't need another headache trying to buy something. So there are a lot of things that work without buying the upgraded version. So I'll go into groups because that was the aha at the end of all of this, because it worked, just a little time on it. So these are all the things you're going to get to do as a student real quick. I'm not going to guide you through it. You get to go at your own pace. But there is a voice recording, and I'll be sharing one example of this little student, multiple choice. So this is the standard one that you guys have access to it from a student's perspective, but it is a professional development. So at this time, I'm going to give you the Classkick. You guys are going to go through it, circle, underline, everything else. When you get back, we'll continue on with the session where you guys can ask questions. And I am going to give you time to create your own. So at this time, let me put the link in. So I'm going to give you a hint also. When you sign in, use your first name or whatever, and I'll tell you, you know, you can put your last name too. But when you sign back in, you'll have to keep the same name. But we'll go over that. So right now, if you guys will just click on that link, you do not have to put the code in. It's already mounted, but I put it up there just in case anybody needed it. So at this time, if you guys will click on it, I will now turn my screen over to the teacher view. So I'm going to stop presenting. So I will be seeing you as you log in, and then I will be able to see you live. Okay, so right now I'm going to kind of be quiet. And Ms. Lamaster, since you know how to work this, if you see someone raise their hand, maybe you can go over there and write on their screen too. Anybody else that's familiar, but it's self-guided. So if you want to skip a few slides, if you want to do it real quick, you can. So at this time, it is 10:12. I'll give everyone about 12 minutes. When you're done, though, would you please just type in done so I know when everyone's back in. So I'm going to put a timer on right now. No rush, though. If you don't finish, it's fine, too. And go ahead and get started. Okay, I see Amber, Anna, Angelica, Bernadette, Beverly, Brianna, Catherine, C. Morales, Deborah, Diana, Diane, Erica, Jenny, Jill, Kalia, Maria, Martha. Wow, there's a lot. Yes, okay. So I'm just in the M, so I won't call them all out. But if you guys just follow through, I'll be checking in on you. But I'll give you time to do it without me talking.
Miss Nelson?
Yes.
Do you have mine up there, Michelle Diaz?
Okay, let me see. I'm going to the answer. Yeah, Michelle, yes. Michelle Diaz, copy Kinder.
Yes, ma'am, that's me.
So if you guys want to see what I'm seeing, you can jump back to the link. Let me make sure I'm still presenting and you can see what I'm seeing, but I will go over it. Let me present my screen. Yeah, I'm presenting. So if you want to see what I'm seeing, you can just click back over. But I will go over it, and it explains it in the presentation. So Okay, Miss Lemaster, I see you already moving on to slide 6. Okay, I see Miss Lemaster raised her hand, so I can go over here and go ahead and comment on hers. Okay, so I can write on yours. Okay, as you're raising your hand on that slide, I will be jumping in. You might write something. And as you can see, I can go back to all slides. Okay, I like the dolphin Amber's drawing, very good. Okay, Angelica, I see yours too. Very nice drawings, everyone. Okay, let's see. Someone did a butterfly and a bunny. Okay, thank you, Diana, for your bunny. All right, and the voice, very nice. Okay, I see you guys writing your name. I see you're getting the pencils, being able to use them. Very nice. And as if you notice, everyone's at a different pace. So I can help them and they can go on their own. So Angelica, I'm coming to yours, and then Kalia, I'm coming to yours. Okay. And if I go over here, I can go on to, let's see, Kalia's next. I want to put a voicemail. I can click on the voice right here. Great job doing this. And if you need anything, just let me know or type it on your screen. Keep on going. Good job. Keep it up. So I've inserted a voice one and she can hear it. And then I can keep coming over here to the right and check on who else needs work. Students will also be able to click on it and help each other if it says help. Okay, so I can keep giving feedback on this, and that's what I would do. I'm not going to do everyone for this training, but that's what you would do. So I wanted to go back to everyone, and I can see where they're at. Someone wrote yay. Okay, who was it? That was Morales. Okay. So I see some of you are already on slide 10, and some of you are still on slide 3, which is great. Okay, I see a grade. If you notice right here, here's a grade. Someone is putting their number in, and I can see that it grades automatically, and I'll show you how to do that if you'd like. Okay, Robert, I see you're writing your name and your drawing. I can highlight a certain students right here if I want to, using a highlighter, or you can use the pen. So use a green pen. So I might say on this one, please use the green pen. So I can do it that way, or I can actually write on the student screen and choose the green pen as a reminder. So I can see that. They can see it, just the person I'm talking to. So all of these students are raising their hand, but that's because instructions on the slide say, please raise your hand to check. How do you change colors? So Beverly, if you will look at my screen over here, come back to the meeting, you can see it right up here. It's at the top of the screen. Okay, did that help, Beverly? I'm sorry, I forgot I have that. I'm so busy over here. Okay. So again, I'm just trying to show you guys when you watch this video again, maybe what you have things that you could do. Text, color, you have your link. So everyone's almost done. Okay, and again, this is at your own pace. And I did this because this is what blended learning would be doing. I'm usually helping 1 or 2 people on their slides while everyone is working. So I go back to this one. If I wanted to look just at slide 7 to see if everyone's getting the concept, I could just click right here and go to slide 7. And then this is going to give me everyone that's just on slide 7. And like I said, I graded before, I can see their name. The students cannot see their name though. So,
Miss Nelson?
yes.
I'm having some difficulty, with saying to write with our words in green, and I tried to do what you did, but I can't do it. It's not letting me do it.
Okay, so do me a favor. On your right-hand corner, there's a little hand that says help. I can see your screen, but I'm just trying to teach you the tools. So on the right hand where the little raise your hand button is, if you want to click on that, then I can help you. It's quicker that way. So if you teach your students to raise their hand, but I can definitely go to your screen.
Yeah, I did raise my hand, but it's just circling. It just keeps circling.
Yeah, I don't see you raise your hand either. Okay, so give me your name again.
Michelle Diaz, copy kinder.
Okay, let's see. And the good thing is that verbally, live, I can go straight to yours. Slides. So Michelle, okay, and you are on slide 4. Okay, so if you're in my classroom, I have class relay and I can actually see your screen. But go to the top where it says the pen button. You're on the pen.
Okay, hold on. Let me get there. Let me see.
Okay.
Yes, I'm right here where it says pen. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to click on the pen, and then to the right, the little icon will come up where you can change the color.
Yes, I did that.
Okay, and then you're gonna just write,
Yes, I'm trying to, but it's not letting me.
Okay, like I said, if I had class relay, I could see it, but I don't see what you're actually doing. So unless you want to present your screen.
Yes, ma'am, I can present if you want.
Ms. Nelson, I believe she has to refresh her screen.
Oh, that might be the problem because no one else has had a problem. Would you like to just push restart?
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm refreshing it.
Okay, because I can work with you individually when everyone else goes on to theirs. How's that? Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's great because I'm going to give everyone time to work on their own. So everyone, we have about 2 minutes left on your time that I've given you. So I'm going to go back here. And again, I can see, here's where I see the hand raised. And again, I said I wasn't going to go to everybody's slide because I'm trying to demonstrate everything else. But if you see, this one right here is a help. So right here is someone, I'm just talking so they can record it. So this was someone that needed help. So Sabrina Carrasco asked if she needed help. Okay, Sabrina, what do you need help with?
Just how to move the coins on that slide.
Okay,
it's
good. And then if you needed to know, you could also type it out for me. I need help moving them, and I can read it directly.
Are you able to see it there? Because I did add a comment.
Let me see. If I go to the chat box over here, it says, how do I move the coins? Yes, so very good. Yes, you did write it over here in the chat, and that's something, and I can put the hand down right here. So for you to move the coins, if you go over to the pointer, it's like next to the pen. That's a pointer. You have to kind of click it to drag and drop.
I have the undo, the back and
Okay.
forward button. I have the, I think this is a pen.
Okay.
With drop down. Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay.
I had to do drop down.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And then that's, again, how I can interact with each one. So all these hands are raised. You see, instead of check, they're for help. Help, 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 miss, I need help. So, okay, our timer is up, everyone. If we can just stop for a moment. So I want to go back to the whole group and just speak to you guys for a minute. So if you guys can look at my screen right now, you all, I can see, like I said, this is the whole class. I love it because it's like I don't have to open up a Google slide and look. I can just visually see it. The other good thing is when you stop, it saves everything automatically. You can come back to it the next day. Here's the only thing I'm going to teach you. When the student comes back the next day, they must sign in the same way. So if Kalia put Kalia this time, but tomorrow she spelled it with a lowercase or she put her last name, it's going to open up a whole new program. Still going to be, and she's going to say, Miss, all my work is gone. I'm like, no, it's not. You just didn't sign in right. So it's okay. It's an easy fix. You tell them to log out and log back in. There is a way around that, and I'll teach you that later. So again, I can see everyone. This is what I like, and I call it blended learning. This is like game changer, save my life. Oh my God, my students are working. I can go in there, talk to them, help them. I can see the grade automatically, who needs help. It's great for language arts teachers. When you had to underline, make corrections. I'm a math teacher, but it is just wonderful. Right here, they can do different things. They can retype it. So this is the wow to me. I was like, wow, okay, I love it. I can go right here as a teacher and look at any slide. I can click on their names, and again, over here, there's stickers. You can't put in the stickers, but I can as a language arts teacher. If you want to use evidence to support, go back to the passage, restate part of the question. So all these wows that you can do, and it does take you a little bit of time, but guys, if you need help, I'm more than happy to help you set it up or go through the troubleshooting, okay? So let's just move on with that. But this was game changer. It's like I want to be a teacher again, okay? So don't give up, guys. It's gonna work, it really is. So let me go back to the presentation real quick because I wanna give you time. We still have 20 minutes left. So everyone works together, and the #1 driver of student learning and development is great feedback. Guys, we can't give feedback, they can't learn. So Classkick helps eliminate barriers and make sure students can get the help they need when they need it, okay? The best thing, and you guys didn't get to experience it, if you put the help button, and Ms. LeMaster and I co-teach, the students are helping each other. And it's really awesome. So I'm gonna give you an example. I am gonna give you time, take time and create your own Classkick lesson. You get the rest of the time to do that. I do wanna show you this real quick. If you wanna listen, that's fine. I won't play the whole thing. This was a sample. If you notice on the screen, well, I'm gonna go ahead and click it. And had Ms. LeMaster, we were co-teaching and she was helping the students. She left 3 voicemails and our voice messages so the student can listen to it multiple times. The student was still struggling. And she called me, Miss, help me again. So I went over there and helped her one-on-one. And then I just want you to be able to see her verbal response. I won't play the whole thing. After we moved on, oh, I didn't want to get, let me just go here. So when you go to your home page, here's mine. So it was Unit 6. So I can go to Unit 6. And then right here, when I want to view the work, I can view the work. And let me just take it to her slide real quick. So I want you to see what it does. So you can go back and check the work. You don't have to carry home a stack full of papers. Guys, when we go back to school, I think it's just like, oh good, here's all your papers, here's all your work. She's in my 10th period, so I go down here to the V for Violet. So again, it's alphabetical. You can see all the slides, who did their work, who didn't do their work. And I just want to show this to you because I was wow. Like, this little girl did this on her own after she was done. I won't play the whole thing, but I'll just let you. So over here, Miss LeMaster left one, and here's another voicemail. I mean, a voice instruction. But I just want you to listen to her for a couple minutes.
Hi, my name is Violet Chica, and today I will be walking you guys through on how I do my problem. 65 minus 2 times 65 minus 2 times 7 plus 9 divided by 3. So as you see, I have already wrote it down right here, in this area.
Okay, I'm not gonna play it, but it was a 4-minute long video. And I'm like, wow, for 4 minutes, she talked about one problem. Couldn't have asked her to do that in class. So I was able to listen to that. The other one, real quick, I'm just gonna show it to you. Kind of blurry, but when you go to the slide, they uploaded. This little boy did not like writing with the pen, so he wrote it on paper and uploaded it. Here's the aha. This is what I came to the training for, to teach you guys about blended learning, okay? Sorry, I'm gonna read the chat in there. It says, this is awesome. I'm wowed now. LOL, we'll definitely be using this. Angelica, this is so awesome. And it was great that you let us try it. We'll definitely be using this in the classroom. Okay, so now here's the aha. The on top of it, the why, because just learning it was not enough. So now now what? Okay, let's try something new. If it fails, it fails. Group work. So I did a little research, and I don't want you guys spending 2 or 3 hours looking for it. Here's how you do groups. So let me let you listen to this 2-minute video. This was the work I did Friday. It was the first day, and then I'm done talking, okay? But you gotta listen to it from the kids' perspective, okay? I did this group work with breakout sessions, and it was phenomenal. I just can't say enough about it. So gotta share it with you. We're gonna be recording this because I just need your, okay, this is me just saying, talk to me. Of course, it probably freeze now that I did that. But guys, if you want to get together for a training and work on this on a Saturday after school or after school or whatever, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Tell myself a treat, right? Addie, I have yours still, so okay, you're not gonna be able to see it if I do it like that. So let me just push play, you know. We're gonna be recording this because I just need your feedback real quick. Wait for everyone to get back in, and we did have a couple people show up a little bit late, but that's okay. We can redo it again on Monday. I'm gonna go by groups and then ask you guys what you liked and what you didn't like. So I'm going to go to group 1. So group 1, can you guys share with me what you liked and what you didn't like? I'm presenting your screen now. Actually, can you guys see my screen? No.
No, we can't.
Okay, so I caught myself. No point for you guys. Okay.
Miss Lawson, you get the point.
Yes, I get a point. Yeah, I owe myself a treat, right? Addie, I have yours still, so we'll have to call. I'll have to call and see if you're home. Okay, so this is group 1 slide. So group 1, can you tell me what you liked and disliked about this?
One thing that our group liked about this is that we were able to communicate with each other and work together on all the problems.
Okay. Someone else from this group? Okay, well, what are the check pluses for?
So
We put those, so we would do the problem by ourselves, and then we would check each other's. And if they got it right, then we would put the check mark. And then if they got it wrong, then we would help them.
Okay, and can someone else tell me about the colors? What do the colors mean? We have Summer, Devin, Victoria, Valerie that can talk. Okay, well, Devin, you want to finish up what the colors mean?
Yes, the colors are basically our assigned colors, so that you were able to distinguish who was doing who.
Okay.
So if we were gonna put the check marks, then we would know who put the check mark instead of it just being black.
Okay, so number 1 was pink, and so your pink check mark means you checked their work.
Yes.
Okay, were you guys able to get to the second slide?
Kind
Okay.
of.
Yes.
Okay, you're working on it. Excellent. Okay, and you
We were
guys.
able to get to the third slide.
Not
Okay, that's good. Okay, let me go to group 2. Group 2, someone from group 2? Let's see, we've got Devon, Camila, Jake, and Jace. Would someone like to talk real quick? I'm recording, so I want to share this with my group tomorrow. So I like there's writing on there. Wrong, try again. Okay. Any number in the parentheses right next to it. So that problem's set like this now. -3 times 3. What does that equal? Okay, Camila, I see you right. Okay, so I won't play the whole thing, but as you can see, the students loved it, and so did I. So I can't say enough about this. So at this time, these are key practice things. I'm not going to go over it. Something you guys can read later. I just want to say I appreciate you. You have time. Yes, you can see what each child did if what the colors. So on the color coding, if you so Devin was pink, so he wrote his work in pink, but he also checked this work. And so on the second slide, they group in 2, and then they work together. And on that second one that I was telling you, the kid was typing in what's doing wrong. So it was phenomenal because the kids were doing it, not me. I went into one group and showed all 4 students what they did wrong, but they all helped each other. Okay, so let me, no, I did not put their names in the slides. So here we go. So here's the why. That's why I said we need another whole hour for this, and I'd be willing to do it because someone's life is going to be changed like mine. So here's the only thing I will tell you about doing groups. To do groups, all you have to do is, and I say all you have to do, is have them sign in as a group 1, group 2, group 3. So if you notice right here, I have group work. So I assigned it. It's easy to assign it in Google Classroom. You could do it as code, whatever. But this one, if I go here to edit, oh, by the way, you can edit it live. You don't have to go back and make the changes, and you already uploaded. It's live. I can go over how you assign it and view it. Here's the helpers, you guys. But here's the work. So if you notice right here, I have Aaliyah, Abigail, Addie. So they were sending in their name. I said, no, group 1. So after we got the sign-in part was fine. It was no problem. They put their own name on the slides. I did go over the rules, and you can see the chat that they did. They encourage each other. It was phenomenal. I was just like this little student. Now the problem looks like this. And I'm not doing this. This is a kid's. So this was true blended learning. I was like, so I hope you guys liked it. And if you guys have any questions, let me put the link where you can get started now. And yes, the student view, thank you for letting us have the student's experience. Yeah, I thought doing it first would help. You guys didn't get the experience of helping. By the way, when you ask for help, the student, you don't know who you're helping. Okay, it shows up as random Robert or Robert the robot. You don't know who's helping you, and you don't know who you're helping. So that's really good thing. So let me go ahead and go to the Classkick now. By the way, I think the free lessons, I think it's only 10 or 10, maybe 20, but I think it's only 10 free lessons. So I put the whole week's up. We only got, I can do 9 weeks, delete it, and do it again. If you notice over here, I have the 6, the 1, and 2. That's because you guys still had your hands raised question. You can go back. I love it. So let's go to that one. And if you guys noticed on yours, if you go to the very last slide on yours, it actually tells you how to do it in PDF. So now click the link below and follow the step to set up your teacher account. So the rest of the time, I know now we're down to 10 minutes, but create us. And if you guys need my email, it's knelson@yisd.net. But game changer, guys, it like saved my life as a career. So it's like, so it goes through this. And by the way, this whole presentation, I did not create it. I will not take credit for it. I went on Classkick.com and it had everything. Oh, free lessons. Someone asked about lessons. There are some lessons already created. Lessons were easy as drag and drop pictures. So if you just click here, you go on there, it gives you everything. It gives you videos. If you want to add it into it, so you sign up, it's free. Oh, teacher resources, guys, click on the teacher resources. There's math teachers. Hello, math teachers, for blended learning. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's a lot from language arts. But guys, what is Classkick? Getting started, beyond the basics, troubleshooting, connect with a Classkick teacher. The professional development is where I got this Classkick teacher. They've got it through kinder through 12th grade. Click on it. There's lessons. So let me stop talking because I get excited. Does anybody have a question? No? Yeah, so again, let me know. Yeah, and it's free. So Maria, yeah, I love it too. It's free, so so yes, this resource is free. If you want to buy the pro, it is $10.99, but I have not used the pro because I'm like, I don't need one more thing. But in the pro, it does let you lock your roster and a few other things. But I have no problem when you go to Classkick and you sign in. It gives you everything. And I was like, guys, I only did this 2 days before Thanksgiving, and then we had Monday, and then testing Tuesday, Wednesday. I did the groups yesterday, and they asked me Monday at 2 o'clock if I'd present. I'm like, okay, I have to for you guys, well, for my own sanity.
Mr. Michael Diaz is asking, how do you create a class?
Okay, so let's go ahead and go through that. So if you guys will log in, if you're logged in, and guys, just to let you know, there's videos for everything. Like I said, if you want to shoot me an email, I can send you the links where you can watch the videos on your own. Because when I say videos, I'm talking about 2-minute videos, not an hour-and-a-half video. So if you go over here, because you're in assignments, but you're going to push the plus sign, and then you create a new blank assignment. So let's go over that real quick. If you want me to go over that, that's fine. So it's a blank screen. So what I did was, you can have a worksheet, you guys, teachers that are reading, teachers who have passage or anything. So let's just say I wanted to use this. So I can, and by the way, my whole thing is I do the I will, the we will, everything up there, so I don't have to go back and forth. I also put links up there for my ed puzzles in there, everything. That's like, it's there, guys. It's there. Like I said, I would like to do another hour session where you do step by step. So here's how you do it. You click on here, and then down at the hair, if you want to add something, I do it from the background. You just click on background, and then it says import. So you can go to import, and you've already taken a screenshot of it. So you can, go to your screenshots. Sorry, it's because I have mine disabled. So if I go to my screenshots that I just took, what is today, the 5th? Oh. Okay, here we go. 1043, I guess that's the one I just took. And you just upload it, as simple as that. Okay, now, let's just say you want to teach the kids real quick. So I put a voice on it, and you just push recording. Hello, everyone. This is what we're going to be doing today. Make sure you put your name. If you're number 1, you're the pink, number 2, and so on and so forth. You leave your instructions right there. And you don't have to do it for each kid. It's there. If you want to put a link, just put a title. And I'll put one of the ones I already had. Classkick. It's there. Just click on it. Now, it's that simple. I'm not going to go to all of the things you can do, but it's just amazing. You can type in instructions, everything right on it. So let me go back. So let's say you've created your assignment and you're like, oh man, I wanted to do that. You can switch it. No problem there. Okay, that's my timer saying that. But let's just say you wanted to go in right now. It's like, oh, I didn't want to say that. You can actually go in and change it and just trash it. Okay, oh, I didn't want it on there. It will do it live. You do not have to tell everyone, wait a minute, or anything. It's live. So at the top right here where it says edit, assign, and view. So view is where I can see everyone once you've assigned it. How do you assign it? Assign a roster. Okay, so sample roster, but you can just click on your own. And I've assigned it right here. I put helpers on so they can help each other. If you want to do grades, I can put on grades. Again, here's the link. So let's just say I created this one. I'll go back and delete it. So if I wanted to go ahead and assign it, if you notice, it says to Google Classroom. I can link it directly to Google Classroom. They click on it and I'm done. So it is that simple as click, click, click. So I don't want to do that, remove that assignment. So, okay guys, so give me a call. We can always set up a time because I know your time is precious too, and we've got 5 minutes, so I want to give you guys time to go do what you need to do. So I hope you enjoyed it.